They came from far and near, over 100 migrants who were born in Guatemala but entered Belize illegally years ago and want to remain here permanently. In the far-flung village of Dolores, 56 miles from Punta Gorda, it took almost 3 hours to reach the Our Lady of Sorrows Primary School where the hub was held. And for many of these people who came from other remote villages, the distance was longer and the ride was rough. But the importance of getting up in the early hours to travel there was paramount.
I'm Guatemalan, but I want to live from Belize.
How long have you been here?
Around 8 years.
Anavel Kukul is just starting out his life, but at age 20, he has already decided that he wants to make Belize his official home, much like Mercedes Pop and Magdalena Sub, who have been here for many more years and have ties to Belize. How long has she been in Belize?
Well, over 23 years now, because I'm the oldest child. I feel glad for my mom too to have gone through the process and that she will hopefully get her resident card now.
She is in Belize here for 1990. Whenever she get a good document, I know that she won't arrest a policeman, won't arrest her, you know.
The Amnesty Program came about because the government saw the need to regularize thousands of migrants who are living in Belize illegally. There are several steps that need to be followed when applying for amnesty, and that is where the I.O.M office in Belize plays a vital role. Their officers and immigration personnel were present for the hub held on Saturday.
This was the day when the medical tests would have come in. The police record application would have been accepted by someone who would take them to the police station to apply for their police record.
I think we had a good day today. We saw, I believe, over 125 people. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to help all of them, and we'll have to come back here. We'll have to come back here to Dolores because we can't leave them hanging.
The geographical location of these secluded parts of Toledo annexes them to the border with Guatemala. All of the applicants on Saturday were born in Guatemala, but because that country has a territorial claim over Belize, they cannot receive Belizean citizenship, regardless of whether they have Belizean spouses or children. Their best bet at this time is permanent residency, which allows them to live and work in Belize.
At this point in time, Guatemalans cannot become citizens of Belize until this ICJ matter has come to rest. So they will be issued permanent residence status until such time.
Then they can come back and...
Then, well, they can after 5 years, if pending the resolution of that ICJ matter, they can apply for citizenship down the road.
The date to complete all registration filings with the Department of Immigration and Nationality is November 30th. But even before that, the last hub with help from the I.O.M will take place on November 19th.
We had one scheduled for the weekend of the hurricane. We had to postpone it. That's this weekend, and now next weekend we are doing the final hub.
And the 19th is a holiday.
It is a holiday, but Amnesty is closing on the 30th, so the holiday will have to come back another time for us.
But there are an estimated 25,000 persons who are still living in Belize illegally who have not taken advantage of the opportunity to seek amnesty. Head of I.O.M's office in Belize, Diana Locke, says the lack of finance and transportation are the main factors why these migrants have been unable to apply.
You came with us today. You saw the condition of the road, and that road has been repaired, and it was really bad. So imagine they don't have transportation on a frequent basis leaving these villages to come out. I do believe that there are lots of people out there that have not come forward because they don't have the money to do this part of the service, and neither do they believe they can pay at the end.
Locke says her office has tried to encourage migrants who do not have money to still apply, and once they're approved, they can figure out how they would pay. But the number of persons who have made use of the program is believed to be only 1/3. So what happens to those who haven't applied for amnesty when the program closes?
They will fall under the realms of the enforcement unit of the Immigration Department, and they will just have to
continue to live under the radar, or if they're discovered, be deported, and then that would uproot families because they are parents of Belizean-born children.
Yes, a decision will have to be made for those 30,000 persons who have not applied. A decision has to be made in relation to those persons as to how they will be treated when they are picked up by immigration enforcement unit.
Locke says I.O.M is open to conduct additional hubs in southern Belize if the government sees the need to extend the program for another month. Reporting for News 5, I'm Marion Ali.